Okay, this stream has been started. Before I get started, let me check it on my phone whether this live is going well or not. All right, I think this live is working well. Now let's start this live video. In this live video, I am going to solve a classical coding interview question, linked list reversal, or reversing a single linked list. Okay, in this video we're going to solve a classical coding interview questions, linked list reversal. So let's start solving this problem. So in this video we're going to solve a classical coding interview question, reverse a linked list. This coding interview question. This is very interesting coding interview questions. I really love this question, reversing a linked list. In this problem, you are given a head of a single linked list. Let's assume you're given a linked list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and null. We are given the head of this linked list. This is the head. This is the head of our linked list. We have to reverse this linked list. We can reverse this linked list pretty easily by scanning the linked list from left to right, and we can solve this problem pretty easily by storing every single node on a stack. Let's see how. Let's create here a stack data structure. This is our stack. Now first thing what I'm going to do, we will use a pointer that will point to our current node. This is our current node. This is our current node, so we will store that in our stack. So first we will have 1. Then this is our current. We'll move to the next. Let's store here 2. Then let's store 3, 4, 5. Okay, by just moving the current pointer. We have a total 5 elements on our stack, or 5 items. Now what I will do, we'll pop out the top element, the first element, which is 5. Let's pop out. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to assign a head pointer here. This is a new head. Let's call it new head. Okay, this is the head of our reverse linked list. Let's pop out from here. Then we have here 4. Let's pop out 4, and we'll add that 4 to the next of our new head. So we'll just connect it something like this. So this link will be disconnected. It will be connected to 4. Okay, something like this. Then we'll have 3. We'll pop out 3 and we'll connect here. And we will keep track the last popped node. We'll say that current node or whatever using a pointer. So it will be disconnected. Sorry, this link is not will be disconnected. This link will be disconnected and it will connect to this, and so on and so forth. Eventually, we will get a reversed linked list to 1. Okay, but this is not the efficient solution of this problem. This is the brute force solution. This solution will take off in space complexity. We want to solve this problem in linear in constant space complexity. Our goal is to solve this problem in linear time complexity and in constant space complexity, and we will do that in single patch. We cannot recreate the new node. We have to manipulate the pointer only. Let's see how to solve this problem efficiently. Let's assume this is our head. First, what we will do, we will declare a pointer preb that will point to null. Let's assume this is null. pre pointer will always just point to the head of our reversed linked list. We will see that. Then we have to declare a pointer. We will have to declare a pointer to the head, the initial step. This is our current. So this current pointer will point to the head initially, and we have to keep track the next node of current, because this will disconnect this link. If we disconnect this link, we have to what we have to do, we have to keep to the next node. Otherwise we will lose the access of the next node. So first we will keep track the next node. So let's keep track the next node using temp pointer. You can use any name you want. And now what we will do, we will remove this link. We will remove this link and we will connect current to preb. Okay, we will move current to preb. Actually we will just add no, we will not move current to preb. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna connect the next of current to preb. Okay, basically something like this: current dot next equals to preb. Okay, now our second step is that what we will do, we will move preb to current. So we will move preb to current right here, and our current will be moved to temp. So our current will move to this node. So current will move to 2. So current. Now what we're going to do, we're gonna access, we're gonna keep track the next node. We have to keep track the access of the next node, otherwise we lose the access. Now here we see that preb is pointing to the head of our reversed linked list. At this point, this part is reversed. Okay, now we will apply the same procedure. So what I have just performed here, we have just first connected current next to preb, then we are moving our preb to current. We're moving preb to current. Then what we will do, we will move current to preb. So current equals to preb. Before that we have to keep track the temp. So temp equals to current dot next. This is our algorithm. We will see this when we will write the code. Don't be overwhelmed by this algorithm here, by this this formula. Don't worry about it. Let's go through these examples. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep to the next node. This is the next. Let's disconnect this. Let's connect current to preb. Let's move preb to current, then current to temp. So preb will point here, then current will point here. Now this will be disconnected. Let's keep to the next of current, which is 4. Now let's disconnect this link. Let's connect it to preb. Let's move preb to current. So preb will point to this node, and this will be disconnected. And here what we will do, we will just disconnect this link. Sorry, we have to move here current. Now we have to keep to the next node of current, which is 5. So temp. Now let's disconnect this link. Let's connect here. Let's move preb here, current here. So preb will point here, then current will point here. Let's disconnect it. Let's keep to the next node, which is null. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to remove this link and let's connect to this preb. Let's move preb to current right here, and let's move our current to a temp. When we saw our current is pointing to a null node, we will just stop. And what we will do, we'll just return the preb pointer, this node. So we see that if we return this node 5, we have reversed this linked list. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then null. So if we returned this node, we will get the reversed linked list. This is how we can reverse a linked list. This algorithm will take of in-time complexity, or n is the number of nodes, and the space complexity is constant. It will take of one space complexity. I hope you've understood how to solve this problem. If you have any question, ask your question in the chat section. If you have any questions, post your question in the chat section. I will happy to help. All right. I see there is no question actually. So there is if you have any question, you can post your question in the chat. If I saw your question, I will try to answer any question. This is called iterative approach. We can solve this problem recursively. If you want to see the recursive solutions, please comment in the chat section. I will show you how we can do that. This is a classical coding interview question, very, very popular. All right. I hope you have understood this video explanation. Now let's code up this algorithm. All right. Let me check here. There is no comments. Do you have any questions? If you have any question, post your question here. All right, guys, I think you're understanding. You have no question actually. Now let's jump to code. This is our LeetCode site. I have the link in the video description. If you want to code along with me, just go to this link. The link I inserted in the description. Now let's see the algorithm. So first thing, what we're going to do, first we are going to, here we have a node, the node of our linked list. The name is list node. We have next and we have a value. Okay. First thing, what we're going to do, first we're going to check if the head equals to null. What we will do, we'll just return the null, the head. Now here I have to create pointer, list node, preb will point to null initially. Null means nothing. Then I have to create another pointer which is current will point to the head node. Then let's create another pointer, list node, temp will point to the next of current. Okay. Now let's use a while loop. While current is not equals to null, we will apply our formula here. First thing what I have to do, I have to connect the current to the current node to the preb. So let's do that. Current dot next equals to preb, and we have to move preb to current. Okay. Let's we can use this variable inside here. Instead, if we don't use here, let's use inside here. List node temp equals to current dot next. We have the next node. We have keep track the next node. Otherwise, we will lose the value right here at this point. Then we have just moved prep to current, and then what we will do, we have moved prep to current. Now we have to move current to our temp. Okay. Basically, this is our algorithm. At the end, we know that prep will always just points to the head of our reversed linked list. When you are done with this loop, it will point to the tail prep will point to the tail will be the head. So here we'll just return prep. Hope you have understood this algorithm. Now let's run this code. If anything goes wrong, we'll fix that. All right, accepted. Let's submit it. Let's check it whether it is working or not. All right, accepted. We have solved this problem. Before I end this live video here, if you have any question, please post your question in the chat. I will try to answer to your question. If you guys want more live video like this, today I picked relatively easy problem because I have just started live video on the channel. I'll try to go live with more and more difficult coding question. But for that, I need your attention. If you want more videos, if you want more live videos on the channel, I'll try to do my best. If you want to see any coding questions, just ask the question in the Q&A forum, or you can comment in this video when I will publish this video. No problem. I'll try to go live with that video. No problem. Let me know which problems would I solve on the channel. I think I will create a course on a programming language. If you support me, I will start from the very beginning for absolute beginners. No problem. All right. I planned to live on the channel. I will try to plan. I planned to live on the channel only for coding interview questions. If I saw your attentions, I will expand my area. The channel is created for the main goal of the channel is to solve coding problems and help you becoming a better software engineers, or getting a good job, or becoming a FANG engineer. All right, today I want to end this video right now. I will see you in another live video. Stay tuned to my channel, Tech Barik. Thank you very much.